source-based information, India-China held a fresh round of border talks focused on managing and stabilizing the western sector. The line of actual control, Indian side is yet to confirm. This is what we see, viewers. We're getting these updates. India-China held a fresh round of border talks focused on managing and stabilizing western sector of the line of actual control. Both India and China have been trying to de-escalate the situation along the border, but this is what we see, and Chandrakala is getting us these updates. Chandrakala, India-China holding talks on management of borders western section. This is the source-based information that we're getting for our viewers.
Right. As per our sources from the Chinese Defense Ministry, what we are learning is that, India and China held a fresh round of border talks. Well, this talks comes amid the thaw in the relations between both the countries. Well, it was aimed at strengthening communication and reducing tensions along the western section of their disputed frontier. Well, what we are learning right at this moment is that both sides agreed to maintain active and in-depth dialogue through military and diplomatic channels. That's what the Chinese Defense Ministry sources are saying. The latest discussion was actually held on Saturday, that's 25th of October, on the Indian side of the meeting point, focusing on improving coordination and managing sensitive zones along the line of actual control. So, the Indian side, the Ministry of External Affairs, is yet to put out an official statement on the same as far as the talks are concerned. So, but what Beijing is saying is that the meeting reaffirmed the commitment of both militaries to avoid misunderstandings and preserve stability in the western sector. So now we wait for India to issue a statement. But what we know previously from the previous talks is that the recent talks is basically based on constructive and conducive environment to easing long-standing border frictions. Let me tell our viewers that in the month of July, the India-China actually held discussions along the LAC, and multiple rounds of talks have taken place as far as the conflict is concerned, and there has been some thaw as far as the border tensions are concerned between both the sides, and of course the fact that both sides have also expressed satisfaction as far as maintaining peace and tranquility in the border areas are concerned.
All right, thank you for getting us those details, Chandrakala. I have to come back to you for more on that. Let's move ahead, viewers, because we see that in the latest update coming in, an aircraft from IIT Kanpur soared over the Delhi skies, sprinkling special salt-based artificial rain over the national capital. Watch this detailed report on the trials which were conducted.
As the post-Diwali smog and pollution clog up Delhi's air and the national capital struggles with a declining AQI, a hope was raised over 2 cloud seeding attempts conducted over the day on October 28th. This cloud seeding attempt marked Delhi's first foray into the weather modification realm, but unfortunately, the attempt was a bust as both the trials conducted bore no fruit and no shower was witnessed through the day.